let's see. It's too bad. I got all those other people are probably lost in the links from the first.
From 1 o'clock or 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm gonna reshare my screen. Okay, we're up and running. So right now, because of all the snafus and everything, you're the only one here. But would you do you have some problems you'd like me to take a look at?
Can we do 11 off the test, the chapter test?
Absolutely. So chapter test number 11. Okay. So, and you are seeing the shared screen again, Jeremy?
Yes.
All right. So number 11. Make sure I'm in the right spot. Yeah. 2 times the square root of x minus the square root of 2x plus 1 equals 1. So this is one of those problems where we're going to have to square both sides twice. So, but before you do that, it's a little bit easier if you get one of the square roots to the other side. And in this particular example, that would be, okay, come on, cursor. I don't know why I've got, okay, so anyway, that would be that one. So what I did is I started by adding that to both sides. So then it appears over here. All right. Then square both sides. Left side, nice and easy. When you square the 2, you get 4. When you square the square root of x, you get x. The right side, we've got a binomial square, 1 plus the square root of 2x. So I square the first term, 1. I square the last term, 2x plus 1. And then comes that 2ab middle term, 2 times 1 times the square root of 2x plus 1. And that would be, you know, this guy right here. Does that, do you need me to show you more detail on that, or does that make sense?
No, I got that.
All right. So, yeah, here I got my first Hangout message. Let's see. Okay. Picture. Your screen keeps flashing. No, that was last week. Okay, I'm not sure what. I didn't get a message. All right. So anyway, on the next, now the idea is I still have 1 square root, which is underlined in red, and eventually I'm going to have to get rid of that.
Okay.
Sides again. So get it on one using algebra I can now is to that by itself. So and then I still have a 2x. So that's just the simplification of the non-square root stuff on the right side. Then I subtracted 2x from both sides, and I subtracted 2 from both sides. Okay, I got a request for number 3. So anyway, I subtracted 2x. Well, 2x subtracted from 4x is 2x, and subtract 2. So now I'm down to this. Whoops, wrong. Something's goofed up here. Yeah, so now I'm down to this. Oh, the next red line, I just divided everything through by 2. You want to get it as low as possible, because when you square things, they get rather large. So now finally I can square both sides my second time. And the left side, watch out, that's a binomial. So x minus 1 parentheses times x minus 1 parentheses, and that'll get detail. You get that middle minus 2ab term in there. And the right side is the wonderful one. You square a square root, goodbye square root sign. So quadratic. Now get it on your side. You get the 2 from a negative is 4. Set x equal to 0. Set x equal to 4. We did this one yesterday in class, but anyway, why did I cross out the x equals 0? Well, it doesn't check, because square root of 0 is 0. 0 times 2 is 0. So this is 0. Whoop, yeah, this is 0. And over here, I get 0 times 2 is 0 plus 1. Square root of 1 is 1. And of course, 0 minus 1 does not equal 1. So in the algebra right, it doesn't work. Now, if you check where it works, square root of 4 is 2. Here, let me erase that up there. So you got, the square root of 4 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Square root is 3. And now it does work. So of the 2, only one worked. Is that good for number 11?
Yes, sir.
Right, then I as requested. Move over number 3. Y equals 4 minus 2 squared. For symmetry, both axes and the order, check for all 3 kinds of symmetry. And then sketch the graph, identify any x or y intercepts. So symmetry tests. I don't know how many of you remember them, but when you plug and then plug, its opposite. So let's try that first. You see what would happen here? 0 squared, and we would get just 0 or 4. What happens if negative 4 squared is 16? Or negative 12. I didn't get this. There is. Wow. we back on?
Yes.
Okay, we're
You're still breaking
back
up.
on.
Yeah, you're breaking up really bad still.
Try that again.
You're breaking up pretty bad.
Okay, let me. There was an error loading your app. Okay. I'm not sure what's. We seem to be hung up here. Jeremy, are you still connected?
Yes.
Okay, I can partially hear you, but
Yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna just
breaking
say
up.
cancel. Oh, okay. So now I'm gonna. What are you seeing for the middle of the screen?
I just see your profile picture.
Yeah. For whatever reason, all of a sudden it's not wanting me to share the screen.
Yeah, and I'm only getting about every 2 or 3 word. You're breaking up.
Yeah, we're having a connection problem. I apologize. So we're still connected, but it says some app open. Interesting. When I try to share my screen, there's nothing to pick. So I'm kind of up in talk problem. So as I had written on the bottom, I plugged in a 1 for y, and then I copied the rest of the problem. So 1 equals 4 minus x minus 2 quantity squared. I'll try sharing in a little while again. We'll see if the communication comes back.
Okay.
I could now solve that for x. So I could subtract negative 3 equals negative x. Yeah, you know, this might be tough to talk through.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're going to find there's no symmetry either way. And if there's no symmetry in the x-axis and the y-axis, that means there is no symmetry in the origin has to have both happen. So we're out. Symmetry is out the window. Okay, so the next thing. No, and you get 0 minus 2, which is negative 2. Negative. So we have a y in there. Might we just plug in a 0 equals that whole equation, you get a little quadratic, you solve for x and you get 2 of them. One at 4 and the other one we already found at 0. Boy, this is really going to be hard with no visual. Let me try. Nope. I'd like to share plus with nothing in the window. Down. Bring it back. Does that do any good? Screen share. Can't share my screen. I'll tell you what. Here, it looks like we're gonna. It's too bad we wound up with a total abort here today. Because if I can't show you what I'm writing, it's really tough.
Yeah.
But so what I'm going to ask everybody to do is I will take the time to write a detailed problem solution for you, and I will email anybody who's watching this video. Oh, more and of course out to lunch. So I already have the one done. So I'm gonna ask for that one. Is I don't know who you are. Do is send you an email, or anybody who wants send me email response. Your first question right now. Jeremy, did you have it?
No, I'm okay. Yeah, I can't hear you at all. You're breaking up real bad.
I'm only audio. Yeah, we don't have a good connection here. I don't know what's going on. So Jeremy, if you can hear me with the remaining ones, you and I promise you a solution along, some words to describe what I did. Can you give me a thumbs up? Oh, he's good. Oh, apologize. My prior, I had everything set. I needed to update Windows computer, and so I had to start a new Hangout, and then some of you probably didn't get that message, and then in the middle of this one, I lost my ability to share my screen. The most important thing I do using these, so or problems that you would like to see worked out, way to work it out. Interested me. Phone number 414-380-1331. Whoever you are, let me know who you are, and I could send free this video. Let me know which ones, and make sure you let me know who you are. Thank you. We're signing off.